Shusha. Stay home, missing me stay. Me pese me coaching. Abaisi minda, missing minda. Manu ye me medi. Where will I go from here?
Hi everyone, you're welcome to Xtel TV. Today we are in Mills Media, Osu Accra. We'll be having a broad interaction with the CEO of Mills Media. He's a young Ghanaian entrepreneur and a creative director who has created a comic book and a video game which has Ghanaian characters as the superheroes. Before we get into the main deal, let's acknowledge our sponsors. Searchlight Africa Unisex Salon, Boutique and Print Shop. It is located at Tantra Hill, right beside the Ghana Commercial Bank. We have Asantewaa Exotic Products, Ghent, Belgium. We have Fabio Cash, Viva Yogo Spintex, Vinash Makeup for my beautiful face, and King Cold Properties. Let's quickly learn a thing or two before we continue with our interview. Working experience, work experience, which is the correct phrase? We'll find the real answer at the end of our interview. Hello, Jesse Sunkwa Mills.
Hi.
Really nice meeting you.
Same here.
And I must admit, you have a really nice outfit.
Thank you.
And your youthful team,
Thank you.
they welcomed us nicely. And we are grateful.
Thank you. Thank you.
So to our first question, can you tell us a bit about yourself, your growing up, the school you attended from primary till this point?
Okay, all right. I attended South School Limited, and from there to Nungwa Senior High School. And after Nungwa Senior High School, I went to the University of Education, Winneba.
What did you study?
I pursued BA Graphic Design.
Oh, okay.
I did visual arts
In high school.
And I actually did graphics in junior high as well.
So you had this passion right from school, or it came along the line?
I mean, I'd always been drawing, like, from childhood.
Okay.
I used to draw on paper all the time, so it's always been with me.
So this is like a dream come true?
More or less, yes.
Okay. So what exactly are you into in Mills Media?
Okay, so when I get asked this question a couple of times, I usually like to, put everything together and say we're like a one-stop creative shop, just like you have a one-stop supermarket, in the sense that when you walk into our office, any creative problem you have will be solved, from graphic designing to website designing to illustrations to animations to video editing and motion graphics. And just last year we've evolved into a game development company as well, so
Yeah.
now game development is part of the services that we offer.
That's really impressive. So what's your staff capacity? Do you have a lot of people here helping you?
Yes, we're not that big, but we try to work with the little that we have. So as it stands now, we're 6 in all.
Do you have females?
Yeah, we actually do. We have 3 female with us now. One is actually an intern, but then
Okay.
the rest of the 2 are permanent with us. Yes.
Okay, so do people walk in to be trained?
Yes. We've actually trained quite a number of people.
Oh, okay.
And every year we have students coming in from my school that I attended, University of Education, from Radford University, from KN University, from Takrady Polytechnic, you know, they all come in and then they have their internship and afterwards. You know.
Wow, and that's really impressive. So how do they get to know you? Is it about word of mouth or people?
Yes, like both.
Do you advertise?
We do some sort of advertisement, but truth be told, most of the jobs we get in, or most of what we do here is all based on references or referrals from people. So we tend to put in our all with every job that we do, because then whoever sees the work will be like, wow, who did this? And we'll get the referral. So that's how it's been. So we don't do even so much of advertisements.
But do these people you train pay, or it's free?
So some do pay. So we've had parents walk in and request that their kids be trained. So then we have a package for that. We're actually planning on having a well-established training institution in the near future, actually. So, I mean, something like that is already
in the pipeline.
Yes, in the pipeline. So we train people like that as well.
Okay, so now let's talk about your comic book. What motivated you? How did you get there? To creating this, inculcating our culture into a game that we haven't seen in Ghana.
Okay, so if you ask anyone close to me or my team, they'll tell you comics, animations, and games are like my first love in amongst all the things that we do here. So, but we tend to do more of the graphics and the webs and other jobs than the comics stuff, because that's what is more sorted after, and that's what tends to pay the bills here. But this is what I really love and it's exciting to do. So how this all started was I had always wanted to come up with a project, be it an animation, a comic book, these two. Later on the video game thing came in, but I really wanted to come up with a comic book or an animation, but I hadn't had the time or the chance, I would say, to do it till last year, January, when I felt like, I mean, I can't keep pushing it back. I need to start it no matter what. Yes. So what really pushed me to kickstart it was actually a video I watched.
Okay.
A very interesting story. It's a video I saw of African kids who were being interviewed, and they were asked whether Jesus was white or black and whether the devil was white or black. And I was shocked at the answers they gave. They all said they believe and they know that Jesus is white and the devil is black. And these kids were all African black kids. And they were asked why they thought so. Their answers were the fact that that is what they saw growing up, and that is what they've been reading in their books, and that's what they were taught in school. That's what they were seeing on screen.
Yeah.
So then I was really moved, and I was like, we need to do something to help change this narrative. Because it's not a very good one at all. Yes.
So let me take you a step back. From what you said you started in January.
Yeah.
So when was this game launched? And how long did it take you to put this game together?
Yeah, so we had a launch at the
Marina
Mall. Yeah. Yes, in December last year, just last year. But the actual process started, like I said, in January. You know, these things has a process or a pipeline. So it starts from idea development through to building your characters, the story, which is very important, and all of that. So, but the actual job proper, or the creation, production, I would say started somewhere around June.
Okay, so yes. June through to December, 6 months.
December, yes, for both the comic book and the video game.
Okay, so can you walk us through the creation?
Yeah, so it starts with coming up with the idea first. Sleeping, or just like I told you, thinking of doing something like that. And then from idea development, you start to put some sketches together, how you envision or you feel as someone like Asantewaa should look like. So then you draw those characters and you develop them till you are okay with what you want. And then the story, as well. Sorry, the story actually comes before the character development. So we develop the characters based on the story. Yes. So then we start actual production. That's by doing page layouts. You do the drawings. You clean them up. You have a group of people doing the coloring. A group of people working on the words. A group of people making sure that everybody is doing what they're supposed to do at a particular time. That's what the production manager also does. So, I mean, like in a nutshell, I could go very deep into it, but like basically that's how.
That's it. So, how's the response been so far?
It's been exciting. Like, we didn't expect people to jump onto it like they did, because we felt, Charlie, we're doing some small thing in our small corner just for ourselves, because this was an in-house project.
Yeah.
And one thing I should say, which is very important, is the fact that doing these things are expensive. And if you're a company that wants to do something like this yourself, then there are disadvantages, because then it means you are financing the thing yourself.
Okay, so you actually financed this whole thing yourself?
That's right, yes. So the money,
no sponsorship from anywhere?
So the monies we make from doing graphic design, websites, and all those things, after paying your bills and your stuff and all of that, then you're supposed to use that same bit of money as well to go into this as well. Yes. So it's quite challenging.
Yeah, so aside the monetary challenges, did you face any other challenge?
Well, and I'll tell you the story, for instance, because Asantewaa we realized there were different stories told in a way.
Yeah.
Some people were saying she never really fought in the war.
Yeah, I read a story recently that said Asantewaa never fought because she was older. She was about 60 years, and a 60-year-old person can never, fight. And she rather incited
well, that's
the war.
True. She more or less incited the war, or like more or less like a cheerleader.
Yeah. Some even say she's not an Ashanti.
Well, you see, yes. So there are different stories, but we decided to choose the stories that run through all these different ones, which were similar, and then put them together and add our own little twist to it. So we decided that no, we want Asantewaa to be the main character. We want her to have been part of the war and to literally have fought, because we wanted to present her as a comic figure.
Okay, so Asantewaa is the name of the game?
Yes, and
Asantewaa,
yes,
and the comic book Asantewaa.
Battle for the Golden Stone.
Okay, so has there been benefits?
Yeah. I mean, like I was saying, like when you asked earlier, the response and all, it was very exciting. A lot of people jumped onto it. People offered to support, and even because of this, we have a new team member who is a game developer as well, who is really, really good. And
a Ghanaian?
Yes, and he's now a part of the team because he realized there's a company out there that is doing stuff that is in line with what he wants to do.
Okay.
So he's a part. People from outside of Ghana, actually a lot of them, keep reaching to us. There's a school, so Stanford University in the US actually reached out to us. There's a lecturer there, a literature lecturer, who reached out to us and wants to use the comic book for one of his class, and we're actually going to work on the project together with them, So, I mean, there've been countless.
Okay. So where you sit, would you say Asantewaa has gained enough circulation?
No, I even though it's gone far, I still feel it could go a lot more, because then we put in enough, I would say, based on our strength. But then I realized that even with the little that we put in terms of our strength, could reach that far, and people who called and jumping on a thing was amazing. So then I was imagining how far we can actually go if we have the resource and the support to just blow this thing out. It would go very far.
So what kind of publicity did you do?
These days, I mean, we are in a digital world, so then it was more of digital marketing.
Okay.
Yes, so a lot of that.
So moving on, what other plans do you have?
We have a lot of plans. We are actually working on animating this game. We've already started. We're still working on it. And that's the continuation of the story, which we're also working on. And then we don't just seek to tell the story of Asantewaa alone. So we wanted to get to a point in time when kids are having their birthday parties, instead of seeing the whole Spider-Man, Batman, Superman
The theme, yeah.
Asantewaa themed birthday party.
Stuff
Stuff like that. It's just the way they've been presented in the past that makes it look some way. But if we make it look appealing like this to kids, I'm sure they would all be excited and they would want to, get on it.
So you see, we have extracurricular activities in a lot of private schools. Do you have plans of taking this there?
We've actually started that already. So we usually get invitations. We've been to like lots of schools already. We've been to schools like the American International School, the French School, in East Legon.
So it looks like we are looking at just DB schools.
No. I get that when I mentioned that, but we've also been to less privileged schools.
Okay, the Saito.
With those schools, we usually do some donations because we know they can't probably afford to buy the books and all. But when we visit these schools, what we do is we have like a little workshop with them. We call it like creative writing, just to encourage the kids on reading and writing, and to let them know that everybody can actually write a book. So we do a little exercise where we group the kids into two. So there are those that like to draw as kids, and then there are those who like to write and read stories. So they will be in charge of writing a short story, and then those that draw will draw based on the story these people wrote, and then they put it together. We take it, we bring it here, we scan it, we put it together, and we print it out as actual storybooks for them, and you should see the excitement when they.
Yeah, it's really interesting. It sounds interesting, and it's something I would really, really want to be part of. Yeah, so
Nice to have you.
it's really interesting, and I'm proud of you. So where can we get these books? Are they free? The games? How can people easily access them?
So the game is available on Play Store.
Play Store.
Yes.
So what do you type?
You just type Asantewaa.
Asantewaa.
Yes.
ASANTE.
WAA.
Okay,
Asantewaa,
so
Battle for the Golden Stool. So the logo is like two swords joined together with a little stool.
okay.
In a net, yes.
So I have the comic book here.
Yeah, that's the comic book.
That's the comic book. Asantewaa. So, and where can we get this book?
We have an online store. When you go to our website,
Okay.
www.millsmediagh.com/Asantewaa.
Okay.
You can go there and digitally purchase the book, or you can call us, we can have it delivered. And we also have it in some bookshops.
Okay.
Yes.
Which bookshops?
Vida bookshop in Osu.
Okay.
In Laboni.
Okay.
Yes. We're still trying to stock a few other bookshops.
That's really beautiful, and the print is like quality is of.
Yeah, sure.
And okay, so I see some souvenirs here too. Do you
Yes, we
give them out for free?
Sometimes we run promos, and then we tend to give some of these things out for free, but mainly they are for sale.
Oh, okay. So how much is a book?
30 cedis.
30 cedis. So I've been talking to Jesse Sunkwa Mills, the CEO of Mills Media in Osu, Accra, and this interaction has been insightful, interesting, and fun. So we are really grateful for having us. So can you take us through what you have here?
That's the logo. When you go on Google Play Store, you see this logo. That shows you that's the game for you to download, yes. And this is the cover of the book.
Yeah.
And then I think a few pages of the book will show. So this is actually this was the promo we were running.
Okay.
Yes, for the comic book and then the video game. So we had this on social media, and at a point we even had UTV on board, but things were a bit late, so it couldn't air when it was supposed to air. But this video went far. Yes, so we got lots of responses and phone calls from people, and that's the gameplay basically. Yes.
So who is this?
That's Asantewaa. So what she's doing is she's finding her way through the jungle or whatever you'd call that, and she meets white soldiers or the British soldiers, yes, along the way, and you're supposed to defeat them, and then get to the golden stool and protect the golden stool, yes, and then along the way you get to pick some gold bars. You know, we try to make it look as African as possible as we can. So, yes, that's the gameplay.
I'm hoping to see other characters like.
Yeah. So there will be other characters very soon. Yes,
on.
yes.
Okay.
So there was going to be a Noche and all of that.
So it was fun interacting with Justice Sunkwa Mills, and I would say thank you to the whole team for having us.
Ungrateful. Yeah, DJ bro. Ungrateful. I flow on me need you. Oxygen me breathe you. Can me notice you what every belly for me like a maid make glasses reach you. Ungrateful. Dog name dirty pudding. You still breathe. You say you wouldn't. Not try hide. You really should. Whoa. Cause you know them. Things I wouldn't. Stop chat people. I wish the fuck this. My grandmother would have called you. Kuno. You somewhere with the one like Kuno.
Okay, so if I'm bigger than him, I have to add another card. Okay, no, so I'm adding it. I'm over.
Your last time this one.
Okay, now I'm getting to this. So, one more. Now I make like I don't understand the count. Okay, so if the one I'm bringing is bigger than you, I have to add another one to it. Okay, so spa, then I add something to it, right? I'm going to add this.
Yes.
This, yes. Okay, I don't have it. Hi everyone. So Xtel TV is here once again, projecting the talented youths in our communities. And today I'm in Tribleu. So our artist speaks a lot of patois. So I don't wonder say by the time I go left here, not say by I go first speak one or two patois. So JAHMANY, what's up?
Yo, JAHMANY King. When we say JAHMANY King,
Who is JAHMANY?
JAHMANY King is a young, exclusive, talented artist based on Teshi.
Chuck, this language you speak, they make like you finish for translator.
Yeah, man. And the name JAHMANY King is a kind of creative creationism name given by Jaja. See? And the name JAHMANY King is more recent, and it causes trouble when you call it from places where they have a war zone.
I beg, I don't hear anything. Though. I don't bab anything. So I beg, translate. Come on, when a language, make we bab what you they try to tell you.
I want to say JAHMANY King be kind of guy. I mean, the name JAHMANY King is a creationism name given by Jaja.
So Jaja, I can't give you this name.
I have a dream about it.
Jaja can reveal in body to you for dreaming. So I will take the name, give you. We here. Where school you go?
I go school for TS.
TS.
Teshi Presec.
Oh, Teshi Presec. Okay, so you start music for high school?
No,
When is that?
for JHS.
JHS, then you be talented though, more experience. So you feel perform for more events, you go shows,
All our places.
more places. Okay, so what has taken you so long? Why people don't really know you?
You know, as I can see, the dancehall thing is not a joking thing, but we still keep pushing. We're not stop making it till we get wherever I want to be. Yo, you know, Jamani King is a kind of guy that we're not afraid of people, we're not afraid of nothing. Yeah, man.
You know, say you know they fear anything.
Yeah, I can see the dancehall thing is something my whole life. Everything is about dancehall, you see. And I love dancehall much. And I know from I'm born from my belly, I'm born to do music. Yeah,
So you don't see yourself doing any other thing apart from dancehall music?
yeah, man. But I can do the gospel. I can do everything much. But I love dancehall because I choose dance.
Okay, so you be Christian or you dey go patois people dem at church?
I'm a Christian.
You be Christian, okay. So that's okay. So in Ghana here, which dancehall artists you dey look up to?
Ghana, yeah, them bunch. Yeah, man. Someone like Shatawale, Jupiter, Stoneboy, and you know, yeah, they are the people I know right now.
And outside Ghana?
Outside Ghana, me have a one that they call Vendetta Boss it. Yeah, Jano Star. Yeah, man.
Okay.
I mean, Ellen Batley. Yeah, Alkaline.
Okay, I think I know Alkaline. So do you see yourself going going all around outside Africa, outside Ghana, doing your dancehall music? How far do you want to go?
Yeah, I want to go straight up in the sky. See, space. Yeah, you know, spaceship.
Charlie. So we'll not want to bore you with too much talks. We go just make JAHMANY King go straight to the point. If for freestyle give we, no more talks, no more long talks. So just freestyle. Sell yourself out there. Make people know why your name is JAHMANY King and why people support you, then sponsor you. So Charlie, make we go.
Jano Star. Old school, JAHMANY King, yeah, man, a dog. How we are telling man are too tasty, but me no one live. I free preach avalanche stories, man go and school for steady astronomy. We tell him all the bliss of people have an aversion. Spider stays that he never like Phoebe. Awakening fish show but no awfully. Man wake and one for the rifle meal. Physically, lyrically, man wicked, tough and bless affinity. Usually, at visible visa pose of figure. In a me house, Jaja Vikina, another one time kill. For the dirty bad, my whole one we fail. Don't know say Jamani me hope and pray. For a long time I me the really bong great, so me tell them boom another one time kill. For the dirty bad, my whole one we fail. Don't know say Jamani me hope and pray. For a long time I me the really bong great, so me tell them Minji Vike kwe. Jamani kame joma jima kwe, she do mo mlumu chuchu play. Na me joma family to my fefe. Minji Vike kwe. Jamani kame joma jima kwe, she do mo mlumu chuchu play. Na me joma family to my. All I made it, pandak, blank dog, real trizimba, yen panlim laka, clamor jofrinal, sick panima woli pagia lemsiela, rate me as river from ya could remember, long time on me, wanna sa big warrior, you never know, come over, make me show ya, J, that's salting to the weather, that's salting to the weather, we tell him, Ming Jibi Kekwe, Jamani Gamajo Wajima Beshi, Dumom Lumu, Chuchu play, now me jomo family, to my faith. Mingibi Kekwe, Jamani Gamajo Wajima Beshi, Dumom Lumu, now me jomo family. Always be silly, be call him guys, boomy call my God, come in only God. Anything I net know I go run them. The Lord is my shepherd, so man I go share. Me tell you something. When me was a little youth, me no fall back a man. Wally come the paper max, Jaja they beside me, so me fire burning, pour shot a more shot in all them blood clot. Run on them profile, crocodile start flinging, be a boss, me be a bad 19s dancehall king. Youth preacher what they are done, general cities. Land can feel life by the grace of God. Yo, dog. Na don ya chikli ban kam koda me kana si pattern don ya chikli bank ne bi gana la me ya be spliff 1 giga da safra salde kamelake tell them adaga another one time kill fi dirty bad man will want me fail no say Germany me hope and pray ya long time me the real bungry Jamie another one time kill fi dirty bad man will want
Make that noise for him. It be too much. Wow, but I cannot my spirit dey low small. But what you do right now, Charlie, you blow my mind. You do. I feel you are, Charlie. If there's anybody out there who would want to support him, who would want to help him get there, he's really talented and he has the dream. He's really determined to get there. If there's anybody out there who wants to support him, your number, phone number.
050-927-9391.
And his Facebook handle?
JAHMANY King.
JAHMANY King. So you guys can follow him on his Facebook page and call him to support him. Thank you. Xtel TV. Back to our first question. Working experience, work experience. Which is the correct one? It is work experience. Never say working experience. It's wrong. Work experience. Until then, catch you next time.
Ungrateful. Yeah, DJ bro. Ungrateful. I flow me need you. Oxygen me breathe you. Call me notice you what every belly for me. Like a may make glasses reach you. Ungrateful. Dog name dirty pudding. You still breathe, you say you wouldn't. Not try hype, you really shouldn't. Cause you know name, Felisa wouldn't. Stop chat people, now where the fuck do you? My grandmother woulda call you, Kuno. Or some boy where you go on like Puno. I'm if you know where the cars are, we do to go no. Ungrateful, get the rage pull. When the thing pull. 3 jump out. With man pull. Ungrateful, get the rage pull. When the thing pull. 3 jump out. With one pull. Ungrateful, can't go give it the nigga. She can't pan a figure, I dig. And no quench it, guess it bigger. Say she do what she did a fit do. That a no Benz vehicle, that a wedgie lappy do. My grandmother woulda call you, Kuno. And some boy where you go on like Puno. I'm if you know where the cars are, we do to go no. Ungrateful, get the rage pull. When the thing pull.